The Korea Open finals just ended and I want to discuss some of the matches that was so impressive. Let's just start with men's singles. First of all, Anders Antonsen lost against Jonathan Christie. Scores were 10-21, 21-15 and 17-21. Jonathan Christie won here and I am much more happier for Jonathan Christie. First of all, he and Anthony Ginting, they both are trying to get their momentum back from last, I will say that 4 to 5 months, more than that too. And John Christie's nightmare, not I will say nightmare, but proper that one thing that in his mind was Sen Lakshya. Multiple times he faced Sen Lakshya in big tournaments like All England and last year Olympics too. There were some tournaments too where Lakshya Sen defeated him, and that thing and much more tournament losses for John Christie. That tournament win was missing from his profile in 2025, and this match and this particular tournament Korea Open, he defeated some of the crazy players. Alvi Farhan yesterday, man, he was crazy good, and Alvi Farhan defeated Wang Hongyang day out before that. Wang Hongyang last week won China Masters, so that was a big thing to defeat Wang Hongyang, and the player Jonathan Christie defeated Alvi Farhan, and today he defeated world number 2 Anders Antonsen. And match was way impressive. He was looking in his, I will say that main game that he used to perform. In my today's video, in my morning video too, I discussed that that Jonathan Christie, who used to play crazy matches against Victor Axelsen and other players too, Chen Long, Mo, against Victor Axelsen and many more players, that Jonathan Christie was missing. But today that Jonathan Christie came back, and what a comeback here. He did perform crazy good match, and particularly in third set, what I observed was his temperament. He was focused. He was not even, I will say that, trying to do so many different things. He was focused with his release. He was focused with his stroke perfection. Not many errors was the main reason he won the third set. He was focused on clearing the shots in rear court, deep corners, trying to do crazy smashes, making half court empty, and that was the thing that helped Jonathan Christie to win this match. And talking about Anders Antonsen, he was good too, but there was some time that your opponent has the day. Your opponent performs way better badminton than you. No matter how good you perform, still your opponent wins, and that's what happened in Anseang match too. I will discuss that match in few moments, but that was the thing. Many congratulations for Jonathan Christie for winning 2025's Korea Open, and I'm happy for. Let's talk about mixed doubles. Fang Huang defeated Jiang and Wei. The head-to-head defeat, or I will say that a head-to-head match between Fang Huang and Jiang Wei is 12-2. Man, this is huge gap between them. First of all, they both are world number 1 and world number 2. Just imagine the difference between world number 1 and world number 2's this head-to-head game. The Jiang Wei must be looking to, I will say that Jiang Wei must be looking to minimize, or I will say that shrink these head-to-head matches, because 12 times Fang Huang have won and only 2 times Jiang Wei won. One thing that that is completely different for this both pair from China is that no matter where they are performing, which tournament they are performing, they are the winners. They are the winners. They win against any given pair. Like they yesterday defeated Christian Boy. Man, I didn't thought that Christian Boy will get defeated like this. But man, the opponents were way good. And one thing that I liked about Jiang and Wei yesterday was their mindset. They were looking for a win there. The World Championships loss was there in their mind. They know that they need to improve, but to get that level of Fang and Huang, one thing they need to improve is their attack. And talking about attack, their male player needs to get up, man. He needs to get those smashes like Fang. Whenever Fang gets time to, I will say that, do a crazy smashes, he will go for it. He will not wait for, I will say that, drops. He will not wait for slower smashes and everything. He will go for full-blown smashes. Just like Zhang and Huang, the top-rated player from China and all over the world, they were the top-rated player. We all know that. But what they were having different from any other pair like Zhang Huang and Watanabe Higashino is the rivalry that has been talked about for years and years. But The difference between Zhang Guang and Watanabe Higashino was Watanabe was more focused on his racket skills. He used to do some smashes and everything, but racket skills. But talking about Zhang Guang, the level of smashes that Zhang used to do, man, crazy smashes, 6 smashes, 7 smashes, continuous smashes he can do without, I will say that, their power getting a little bit low. He will do 6 smashes, 7 smashes until he get the point. That is what missing in Jiang and Wei's gameplay. And second thing, Huang, partner of Zheng, used to, I will say that, set up the really proper. She knows that, I will say that, she was the queen of nets. She did read the gameplay properly. She knows when to do a drop. She knows when to do a flat shot. So that was a proper, I will say that, puzzle. That Zheng was 50% proper attacker and Huang proper net play. She sets the game and Zheng finishes the rally. That was the combination, and that is what I see in Fang Huang too. But one thing that is missing in Jiang and Wei is their attack. That is the one thing that is missing. But talking about Fang Huang and Jiang Wei, both are from same country, and just imagine, same country players. One is world number 1, one is world number 2, and still they have this level of competition in them. Some countries don't even have one pair for mixed doubles pair, and this country is having multiple player pairs, Guo Chen and many more Chinese mixed doubles pairs. So crazy good. Now let's talk about women's doubles. First of all, Iwanaga and Nakanishi, who were against home country players Kim Kong. Scores were 19-21 and 12-21. Kim Kong won here. One thing that Iwanaga and Nakanishi are missing is the finishers. They do crazy finishers, not in that way. Finishers in, I will say that, when they are facing crazy good players, like when they are performing against Politantana, when they are performing against Liu Ten, when they are performing against player like Kim Kong. Their, I will say that, their attack, first of all attack, and second thing, their finishers, like they do continuous rallies, they do continue tosses, but that one finishers, like for an example, where talking about Pearl 10, she do crazy attacks from backcourt, but when she gets when she has to get to net play, she has some racket skills, so she can change for a front court, back court. But that is what is missing in Iwanaga and Nakanishi. Racket skills plus finishers. They both are trying their best. They are good performers. Japan is producing crazy good amount of women's doubles players, like Igarashi and Chiharu Shida. Both are coming, as I have discussed multiple times, that in 2 or 3 months they will be in top ranking players. But talking about Iwanaga and Nakanishi, they need to get finishers. They need to get finishers in next 1 or 2 months, because what I think is that they have the capability, but this is the point where they are missing the tournament wins. Now in World Championships too, there was the moment when they got the chance to win the match, but still this is the finishers, and this is the thing that that is missing in their gameplay. So congratulations to Kim Kong, and let's talk about next is Kim Seo versus Alfian and Fikri. There was some moments in second set when I thought, man, Alfian and Fikri may get the point, may win here. But let me give you one example of, I will say that, Alfian and Fikri were doing crazy attack, and Kim, yes, it was Kim. So I will say that distance between this is ground and this is the racket where Kim defended that shot. It was almost impossible when I was watching that rally. I thought that this is finished, this rally is finished, and still at that moment Kim defended that, and I was thinking like, how good this Kim Seo's defense is, man. That is the reason they are winning. Like in my previous videos too, I have discussed that Kim Seo are known for their parallel gameplay, flat gameplay, and that defense. I have talked about that in multiple times. But talking about Alfian and Fikri, I have discussed that they are known for their crazy good attack. Whenever you are good in something, for an example, Alfian and Fikri are good in smashes, right? Okay, but what if your opponent defends every other smashes? Like, man, what crazy good defense. And second thing, they didn't give chances to Alvi Farhan in first set proper, that no lifts, no proper lifts. Even when they are defending parallel shots, their shots look like they Indonesia has to lift. What Kim Seo are doing different is they are not giving their opponent chances to finish the rally, like playing parallel shots. The main purpose of men's doubles is getting a lift and finishing it. Getting a lift and finishing it. This is the main purpose, let me tell you. But what if your opponent don't do lifts? What if? So you have to create those, right? But whenever some pair is participating or playing against Kim Seo, Kim Seo plays a crazy good parallel gameplay that their opponent don't get chance to finish that. They have to lift finally, and then Kim Seo's attack is also good. So they are, I will say, that overall package. I will say one more thing, that they are more defensive than attacking. Like let me give you an attacking player name like Sachi. They are attacking players, but talking about Kim Seo, they are, I will say, that more defensive level, and that thing is working for them. Parallel gameplay, defense, parallel gameplay, defense, and whenever get chance to finish the rally, they will do attack. And talking about Alfian and Fikri, the pair is way good. They are performing very good. Two times they got defeated in 2 weeks against same pair. Last week 2 in straight 2 sets, and this week 2 straight 2 sets. But what I was looking forward for a third set, but still Kim Seo tried to finish in straight 2 sets, and that was impressive. What are your views regarding this match? Comment down below. So finally, talking about Onseong versus Akane Yamaguchi, I have already uploaded complete video where I have expressed my feelings, what happened in match and everything in this particular video. You can see it in my channel. Onseong versus Akane Yamaguchi, what a crazy good match. 18-21 and 13-21. Onseong, I got scores wrong, 14 I said, but that happened in excitement, but that's completely fine. If you want to see my analysis regarding that match, you can see in my channel too. That was all for Korea Open. Just comment down below what are your views regarding this tournament, and which player you were looking forward to, and did you miss the surprise matches like Akane Yamaguchi defeating An Seung or Jonathan Christie defeating Anders and Thompson? Comment down below.